What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars The Black Series, The Mandalorian in his chrome-plated Beskar. I know there's a lot of people that always call this Beskar. I don't know, they kind of like neglect to say that this is also Beskar, but this is just chrome-plated. It's an awesome figure, as you can see. Looks really nice. Got the insignia right there compared to the old school one. I do like the old school one because he's kind of mismatched. You know, he's like ready to rock and roll. I just brought him out for reference just to take a look at him. But this is a really, really nice figure. You know, I refer to these guys as mini statues. It's basically what it is. A representation of a figure that, or of a character that you really like. And I really love the Mandalorian. Boba Fett is my first love. Grew up loving Boba Fett. He's just always been a character that I loved. I mean, just absolutely. Then when they came out with the Mandalorian, I was like, you got to be kidding me. This is pure Star Wars. Pure, unadulterated Star Wars. Anyways, so extremely poseable, as you can see. You can do all kinds of neat poses with them. Cool poses with them. He's got his gun in his holster. The thing I don't like about this is that this, on the old version, the gun hole used to line up with this hole. I believe it did. Yes, it did. It used to line up to where you could put it in there all the way. And for whatever reason, the gun hole does not line up on this holster. Therefore, this is constantly popping out because it can't go all the way in. Anyways, I wish they would have gone with a cloth cape, because it's just the unbalancing of it, the unbalance of it. It's like you have to lean him forward a little bit. If you lean him too far back, he may fall. But you can pose him up into different poses with his gun, which is what I'm going to do right now. And so that's what I'm going to do. Now, this right here, you can have the jetpack on him, but I mean, where are you gonna put the cape? That's what I didn't like. I mean, look, you could do that, but that looks kind of odd, right? You could go over here and put it up here. Very odd, right? Put it right there, and it's still kind of odd. If you want to put it in the front, and just have him like this, kind of like a Mythos Mando. Maybe you could do that. Maybe, I guess. Looks kind of cool, right? I guess so. But I don't know. Head articulation's pretty nice. Up and down and all the way around. So you take that jetpack off. Nice little jetpack. Kind of generic, right? But it didn't have much detail in the show. And they're trying to be show accurate. So there's that issue, the whole, where am I going to put the cape if I have the backpack on? Then the other issue is this. As you can see, I tried to pinch that to go in there, but it does not want to cooperate whatsoever. It barely goes in there, and then you have them like this. Right? I guess so, if you want to have them like that. Right? Put them down like this, and he looks pretty cool. Just kind of looking out. But this, I mean, if he will, it'll constantly be popping out. This thing, you know, to pose him with his pistol. Not a big deal. I'm trying to keep that rifle in there because I know it's gonna pop off, or maybe I'll just let it pop off if it pops off. But here we go. Let's put the pistol in there. Just kind of jam it in. There you go. It should roll right in. There you go. And here's the pistol in his hand. So that's pretty cool. Fits pretty nicely in there. Boom. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. My favorite saying of the Mandalorian. Oh, see, there he goes. There he goes. But you could pose him up like that. You know, he's shooting from the hip. You bend them right there at the waist, head to the side. You know, he pulls out his gun, boom. He's rocking and he's rolling right there. Look at that. Boom. Pretty nice. There he is. Pretty cool. Where to put this hand? You could put his hand right here. You're like, okay. Boom. Taking care of business. TCBing. Right? Pretty nice. Overall, it's a really great figure. I really like it. I always buy 2 of them, as you can see. That's why I pulled it out of the package. Normally, I don't pull these guys out of the package. I just leave them in there. And I display them with the package. Because it's kind of like, it's a display. Right? You're displaying it, man. It's a display. You could see inside. But I know people like to pose them and all that good stuff. Like, I have this one as a permanent pose like that. Because I just like the way he looks. Maybe he's leaning against the wall, waiting for somebody to come around, and boom, takes him out. But I think this is my favorite just because of the coloration, the originality, the original. The first wave, I guess you could say. Well, the first edition is a white box, and man, dude, I sold that a long time ago, and I shouldn't have sold it. I'd like to have it back, but they're pretty pricey. I mean, they are really pricey. For the price that they're going for now, I'd rather buy a really nice detailed statue or bust. Speaking of busts, I got one coming in tomorrow. That's what it says, that it's coming in tomorrow. I'll have a video on that probably same day because it is really nice. So there he is holding his pistol, and we can take that pistol off. And the joints are tight on these figures. Very, very tight, which is very, very good. Because especially if you're into posing your figures every week or 2 weeks. And there are people that do that. I mean, there are people that have videos on them posing their figures week after week. You know, just posing them in different poses and all that good stuff. And I enjoy watching those videos, don't get me wrong. They're pretty cool videos. But, here we go, man. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, shoot. My camera work is messed up. See, this one is very difficult to get in there like that. And very difficult to pose in a shooting pose. It's supposed to be like this. And I know you guys probably going to turn this off because I'm taking too long. But you can't really put him in a dynamic shooting pose. You can try, but he's very hard. It won't go straight. It'll just, and anybody that poses their figures a lot will know, like, man, this is very, very, there we go. We're coming up. And he's looking there. There you go. There's a bit of a pose. Not too dynamic, but dynamic enough, right? Dynamic enough. You can even put him on his knee, I guess, if you want as well. Put that knee all the way back. Put that back. Bring this up. Got to really manipulate it to where it stays still. And boom. Right there, he's on his knee. Looking for somebody. Looking for his next bounty. There you go. So, anyways, I really like this figure. Awesome packaging as well. And as always, awesome packaging. There he is right there. Love this figure. That's why I bought 2 of them, and I have 2 of these guys as well. One outside of the box, one inside of the box. And just really awesome figures. I advise to pick one up if you find one in the wild. You know, these are not that easy to find anymore. You have to go to a collectibles place, collectibles shop, or know somebody with the figure that's willing to give it up, or on eBay, or now Mercari. I'd never heard of Mercari until I really started following people that told me about it. Well, didn't tell me about it, but would advertise it. And I said, what the heck is Mercari? Because I would always deal with eBay. I don't sell on eBay anymore because, Jesus, man, they just take your money. I mean, the fees are ridiculous, man. I mean, even buying on eBay, man, I mean, the taxes, I mean, everything is just crazy. It's just crazy. But sometimes you got to go to the eBay route, and that's what I do when I buy these higher end, this higher end stuff. There he is right there, looking out. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll try to have a video out every week. I'll pump out 2 videos sometimes. Just basically on what you see right here. Star Wars collectibles, vintage and otherwise. But guys, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, may the Force be with you.